welcome to WoW Events by Ice Lighting. In this video I am going to cover part 4 of the Darkmoon Faire. So this is two things that I've missed from previous videos that people have pointed out. So the first is the treasure hunt. So there's a faded treasure map that you can buy here on the dock from one of the vendors. Now you need 100 Darkmoon fish in order to do this. You can easily fish those up from the dock. Once you buy the treasure map, it auto accepts into your quest log and you can start the hunt. I'm now going to go through the hunt, so feel free to follow along or skip ahead if you don't want to see where you need to go. So on the back of the treasure map is your first clue. It talks about a home away from home. This is referring to a tent. So down on the beach there is a tent and you will find your next clue hidden inside. When you open up the next clue, it tells you about finding a place where 4 cats like to ride. So this is over in the sand pit where there are 4 rideable cat things. And you can see the second clue is buried in the sand in the corner. So there's your 4 cats that are riding, and here is the clue. So this one talks about a fellow that was negligent. This is referring to the gentleman down at the zoo that has been frozen by the basilisk. As we know, basilisks will freeze you if you're not careful, so therefore he was negligent. So the third clue, this one was a bit annoying. On the back here it says don't follow the signs, which is the big hint here that it's actually to do with the signs. So you want to head back towards the start, and along the roads are signs, and underneath this one is where you will find the 4th clue. And this one is just about going and finding a boat with a sail that is the same colour as the hat. Now there are several boats washed up, but the one you're actually looking for is this one here, and you will find the treasure under the sea down here. Now when you click on it, you would expect it to drop into your bag, but it didn't, and that kind of confused me. What you actually have to do is open up your quest log and just finish it, and then it drops into your bag. And the most important part of this treasure is the 100 tickets. So the other thing I failed to mention in my other videos is the Scarlet Quartermaster. So in the corner of the petting zoo, there is a quartermaster for the Scarlet Crusade. However, when you try and speak to them, they will not respond to you, in the sense that they won't actually sell you anything because they don't like you. Now, in order to get them to talk to you, you need to have the Scarlet Tabard. Now, you cannot get away with doing this as a cosmetic transmog. You have to physically have the Tabard. So this is where the pain starts, only if you want to speak to this vendor. So the Scarlet Tabard comes from the Scarlet Halls, which is over in Tristful Glade, and it only drops from the 3rd boss, which is the Arms Master. Now, I spent 4 or 5 hours repeatedly killing him. You can do it 10 times an hour, so you need to pad it out because it literally takes 2 minutes to get to him at level 60, and you can only do 10 instances an hour on the current locks. Now, when you eventually get it, you can speak to the vendor. So there's 2 things. There's a little bit of dialogue. It's a very short comment and really barely worth it, but maybe there's something in that. We never know. And secondly, you can now buy things. Now this broke my heart because I was under the impression that you could buy all the things, but apparently as a cloth wearer I could only buy the Tabard, which meant I needed to spend another 4 hours getting the Tabard on another character. So I bought my warrior this time in the vain hope that I could buy the other 2 items, but no, it only let me buy the warrior one. There is a male version of this, and I am not spending another 4 hours to get it. I don't care that much. So good luck if you plan to do that. However, once you get this, it is just a bunch of individual items. It's not actually a set. So I hope you found this video useful. Thanks for watching and subscribe to see what else I'm up to.